Soulful Sunday cooking chat. Y'all, I am in here and I am ready to cook. I've already got my rice on the stove. I got my chuck roast right here. I got my chicken right here that I'm going to be frying up. So yeah, I got everything prepared, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a really quick chuck roast today. I'm not gonna be putting it in the oven. I'm actually gonna be putting it in a pressure cooker. So if you are tuning in, go ahead, thumbs up as soon as you come on in. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up as you are coming in. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you guys are safe. If you are experiencing the same kind of winter storm we are right now, I hope you guys are safe from it. Come on in, come on in. Join the live. This is a soulful cooking chat with me. We're going to chat about this weather and all that good stuff like that. But anyway, I am going to get started by getting some gloves. Got my little box of gloves right here. And the first thing I'm going to do is season up my, hi Miss Pam. I'm going to season up my chuck roast because we putting that thing in a pressure cooker. Oh yeah, and newsflash, you guys, I'm going to be changing up the menu just a little bit. Just like I told y'all, kind of indecisive. So I'm just changing around the chuck roast from making a regular chuck roast with the vegetables and all that stuff like that. I am actually going to be turning this one into a Mississippi pot roast. So yeah, that's what I am doing today. Hi Miss Louette. How are you? Are you guys safe from this winter storm that we got going on? It's doing a little something something over here. Last I checked, it was snowing a little lightly. Oh man, you snowed in with ice and snow. Oh Lord. I sure hope you don't have to go out in this mess. And if y'all see me looking at this computer, I'm just reading out comments and stuff. I sure hope you ain't got to go out in there. Nevaeh, give me a spoon, please. The big spoon. Yep, I got the rice going already. I'm just trying to cook early because y'all, I don't want to get caught, you know, cooking or whatever. I need that though. I don't want to get caught cooking and like the lights go out or whatever because we're actually getting a storm today too. So yeah, my husband, he's from the north and where like a lot of snow and all that stuff be at. And he said when it starts to storm, the ice freezes quickly. So yeah. Oh no. Listen. I pray for you. I hope you don't be there all night long. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you in the low country. Woo woo, that's home, baby. That is home. You in the low country. You in the low country. That is home for me, honey. Anyway, yeah, that's what I did. I'm changing it up a little bit, y'all, from regular traditional pot roast. We're just going to go ahead and make a Mississippi pot roast. And I'm going to start by searing that off, and then I'll get started on my little cabbage. But the last time I looked out the window, you know, a little bit of snow was falling, but nothing too heavy. Nothing too heavy. I'm just gonna sear this joker off real quick, y'all. Nothing major. I think I'm gonna use this knife right here so I can cut them in half. That way it'll fit inside my little pressure cooker over there. That's all I'm doing to this joker right here. Just gonna cut them in half. It'll fit inside my pressure cooker and I won't have a problem with it. I got it sitting on top of this paper towel to drain some of the gunk or whatever it is, the juices from when it was raw or when it's, you know, sitting out, the blood and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm just going to season that up really lightly. Prayers are much needed. I'm right here in Columbia though. But most of my family, like my brothers and stuff, they're from the upstate. So yeah, they're dealing with the whole headache that's going on right now. I'm going to be using like 2 kinds of seasoning on this, well maybe 3. I'm going to be using some Sazon. I don't want to really touch my bottles, but I'll wash them off. I got some Kinder's prime rib seasoning right here, and also some of this ranch seasoning. Alright, and then I'm just going to give it a little bit of color by using some Sazon. That's all I'm doing to that. And I'm just going to oil my pan up with some avocado oil. Just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot of oil. I just want to make a little crust on it before I get my pressure cooker over here. Might put some garlic and onion powder on it too. You can never go wrong with that. No, can never go wrong with that. I'm going to change this because I just don't feel comfortable touching my bottles and raw meat with my gloves. So yeah, y'all, we had a good breakfast this morning. I made a full one today. Usually on Sundays I'll make a full breakfast, but not a full breakfast. But we had a full breakfast today. They had the whole nitty gritty. The husband had him a big pot of coffee going. They had the juices and the bacon and the sausage, the grits, the eggs, and all that good stuff. After that, they got a little itis in between. They got the itis in between. And yeah, I had to be tired after eating. But I'm praying that everybody stays safe from my listening. Because y'all know South Carolina people, we ain't equipped for all this ice and snow and all that stuff. My car doors and stuff are frozen shut because my husband already went outside and checked them jokers out. I just went down with some garlic. I'm about to go on with some onion powder. Let me get the simple seasonings out the way first. What are y'all go-to meals and stuff like that when it's cold? I always think about going with something with like gravy on it and stuff like that. Whether it's stew chicken, like a soup, something like that. That's the first thing I would go for. I'm trying to see which one I want to go with first, but I'm going in with the Kinder's prime rib seasoning. That's going to be my salt base. Trying to season them up on both sides, so whenever it's time for us to eat, y'all, this thing right here gonna be done real quick because that pressure cooker don't be playing no games. None. Oh shoot. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna put some color on it with the Sazon. Then after that, y'all, I'm gonna stick it inside of this frying pan, inside of the avocado oil. And I won't put the ranch dressing on it or the ranch seasoning on it until I stick it inside that pressure cooker over there. We can go ahead and bust this meat up. It'll be cooking in no time. Hopefully y'all can see me and see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm just going to sear it off just to brown it up a little bit on the outside. Then after that, we get started on my good old cabbage. And I'm going to try to wash my dishes as I go. Hey, baby girl. Can you do something for me? I need you to get me like a grocery bag of some sort. So that I can like put trash in it as I go. That way we can keep the kitchen clean as we cook. Other than being stuck at work, what do you guys have going on this weekend? I know it's kind of hard to plan out anything. Thank you. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, that right there smelling so good right now. It don't make no sense. And it just started cooking good. Oh. I got some of my little trusty old pal right here. This is my good old pressure cooker that I cook everything in, y'all. Especially like if I'm cooking for somebody else, I'll make my I cook my chicken and my sausage and stuff in here. Like if I'm doing a pearl rice or something like that. And a pearl rice is just like chicken, sausage, and rice. And sometimes you can do a pork pot with the chicken, sausage, and the smoked neck bones or the fresh pigtails. So yeah. Hi, Loie. Hi. Andrea, how are you? Nothing planned? I hope and pray you can leave work tonight. We are doing well, Loie. We are doing well. We haven't gotten anything like super major yet. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and flip that over because it got that little crust on there that I want. I'm gonna show y'all that crust right quick. That's how it's looking so far. So I just want that little crust on there, and then I'm gonna stick them inside that pressure cooker. And I'm tearing up stuff in the process. And after I stick it in that pressure cooker, baby, you're gonna have about 20-30 minutes. And boom. Thank you, Emily. How's the weather at everybody else's location? Have y'all gotten some thick snow and stuff yet? And thank you for the jewels, Andrea. I appreciate it. Alright, so while that's going on, I'm going to do it the old school way. I'm going to get me a bowl of water. Good to get a bowl of water. And I'm going to stick it inside this pressure cooker along with this meat here, okay? I got my bowl of water. My way? No, I'm not single. I ain't single at all, honey. Ain't single at all. I got a whole husband. Got me a good old cabbage here. Got some pepperoncini for that Mississippi pot roast that we're going to have going on in here for a sec. Okay. Alright, so got that crust on there. I don't want it to cook all the way through. Alright. Let me see if I can bring y'all over here. Let me see if I can bring y'all over here. Hold up. Let's see. Alright. Alright, there's 31 of us in here and only 5 likes. Come on, you guys. Let's hit the thumbs up. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I wanted you guys to see what all I'm putting in this pot. Alright. I'm putting the other part of the chuck roast in there like so. And while putting that in there, you guys, I got that ranch seasoning. So I'm going to go ahead and douse it up. Put some on there like so. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting a lot on there because I want it to have a good flavor. Then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing to the opposite side. Right? Then we're going to go ahead and put that water in there that I put in that bowl. That's what I'm doing with this. You guys, I'm coming back to the comments. Hi, Keisha. How are you? snowing there in Rochester. I know it's snowing over there. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Kenty. I hope I'm saying your name right. Loli, I hope it will be wonderful. I'm for real. Alright, y'all. So I'm about to put that water in there like so. Alright. You don't want to drown it, but just cover it, okay? And then I'm about to go ahead and throw some peppers. Hi, Carolyn. About to throw some peppers up in that mug. You can cut them up or leave them whole, whatever one you like to do. Okay. Put some right here. That was a nice fat one too. Some right there. And then I'm going to take some of that juice off that pepperoncini. Pour in there like so. Okay. I know it's a snowy mess up there. Man, listen. I already know how it gets over there. A whole ridiculous mess. Alright, so yeah, I'm about to go ahead and put this top back on there. And then I'll pull you guys back. Y'all want to know what's weird? Even though that's meat, I always cook it on beans and lentils. Okay? Why? Because it gets hot like quicker. That mug will be done in like 20-30 minutes. Alright? So, I'm about to pull y'all back into y'all spot. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna put y'all back right there. We're gonna get started on this cabbage. Wash my hand off. Baby girl, can you come put these up for me? Let me take this off. I'm about to get started on this good old cabbage. The peppers, put this away, and then, oops. Then we're just gonna move these over right here. Look, put the seasonings right there. Ugh. All right, we're gonna pull that chicken over. I'm not gonna get started on that chicken, so probably the last minute. You want a plate? Wish I could mail one to you. I ain't lying. I feed everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I feed everybody. If you're around me, I guarantee you won't miss a meal. Alright, about to get started on this good old head of cabbage. Do y'all like y'all cabbage steamed, fried, or cook whatever way, as long as it's good?
I go for the door right quick.
Who's out there? Somebody out there?
That's how I open it right quick.
Yeah, you can open it. But don't leave it open though.
Yeah, I want to see something quick.
Yeah, she want to go outside. She thinks she playing. She playing games.
Let me get something.
She playing games. Y'all, we was at that park downtown. I promise you we would have been going down that slope. As long as it's good, you like yours fried? Okay. So I'm going to do something similar to fried. It's going to actually be a mixture of frying and steaming it. Okay. So I like to start it off by frying it, and then, you know, I'll go ahead and add like some liquid to it and let it go ahead and finish steam off. But that's about it. But if I want it straight fried, oh baby, you got something on your hands. You got something on your hands if I go straight fried. Because I like to add sausages and shrimp and all that stuff in the cabbage. But not on the like soul food Sunday, you know what I'm saying? And I like mine cut kind of thin. Not really thick pieces of cabbage. And to be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you, I really want this day to hurry up and be over. I want this whole snow, the snow episode or winter storm thingy to just hurry up and be over. Because if you know me on this channel, you know I like to go out riding and stuff. And I'm not about to go ahead and take a chance riding around in this mess right here. Not about to do it. Now, if you don't use pork bacon or anything like that to like put in your cabbage, feel free to use whatever kind of meat that you have, or no meat at all. You can actually use a smoky seasoning. You can do that, or just use salt and pepper. I know our grandfathers and our grandmothers used to do that. They ain't used to use all them seasonings that we're using now. But anyway, that's all I got going on today. Tomorrow, maybe, if it dies down a little bit, then I'll go out. But that's about it. I just want this whole ice debacle to go away.
It is snowing out there.
You said what, baby?
It is snowing out there.
Y'all thought I was telling y'all fib. I told y'all it was snowing.
Mommy, I'm being serious.
My kids think I be telling fibs, boy.
Can I please slide down that hill?
No, ma'am. Not today.
Oh,
Not today.
it would be so fun.
We played in the snow the last time.
If
Okay.
if the snow get real thick, can we run it?
I don't know. I don't know, little girl.
Well, I'm gonna keep my jacket right here.
Alright, so I've got this big yellow cast iron pan right here that I'll be cooking that cabbage in. And y'all, I got so many of these cast iron pots, it makes no sense. I got them from Kmart when Kmart was closing their stores. And I got all of my cast iron pots for like 15 bucks. $15. I got every color from yellow to blue, red. I got a green one too. I know I gave some away for Christmas. I think I gave away like 12 pots, cast iron pots for Christmas. And these are the Kenmore brand pots right here. So y'all know they're nice and sturdy. Nice and sturdy. Alright. I'm going to move this. Set that pressure cooker back there. Y'all, I could have also used some of these peppers right here that my mom put in a jar for the Mississippi pot roast. I could also do that as well. That's what you need, new pots. Listen, I sure wish I knew you was around back then. When I first moved over here to this house right here, oh my God, I've been giving away cookware sets left and right. I didn't realize I had like 20 cookware sets until I moved. The Goodwill got some, and I gave away some other places. I mean, just crazy. Every time I had a check, I was going to buy pot sets. But a good pot set, you can't go wrong with them at all. Alright, I'm about to get some bacon. I put up in my cabbage. Smoked meat is good and all, but I like to go with bacon. Do y'all put bacon or smoked meat up in your cabbage? Or no meat? I am a person that put a lot of meat up in my cabbage as well, so it's gonna be nice and meaty. With every spoonful you might get a piece of bacon up in that mug. Alright, so I got some grapeseed oil. I'll go with that next. And you guys, I got these bottles right here from Walmart. They were so cute on the shelf. They were only $8.98 on the shelf. Let's turn on the big burner. Okay. And yes, I do know that bacon makes grease. That's why I'm going to go in there with a drop. You put meat in yours? Okay. That's what's up. So I'm just going to drop all of that in there. Not even going to try to separate that mug at all. Once I get everything started on that burner, I'm going to shift the pot over to another burner, and then I'll get started with my fried chicken in this pan right here. My rice is done on the back side. Y'all can see it a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on low. If there's some food and stuff like that, yes, onions got to go in there. And some, see, Miss Louette, you already know. You already know. You already know. Put that bacon, them peppers, and them onions. Oh my goodness, you down for a treat, ain't it? Shoot. You must know that I got my pepper and my onions on deck right here. You must know. I don't care what nobody say. Bell peppers and onions make the food good. They be playing games talking about people put bell peppers and onions and everything. Yup. That's me. I'll do it in a heartbeat. And all of these. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Another cook. Okay. Ain't nothing like some bacon, peppers, and some onions. Nothing like it. Ooh. I got so many knives set too. I need to give some of them away as well. Because I don't know what I be thinking. Give them a good stir up. Let me bring y'all closer so y'all see what I'm doing. And if y'all hear the fan, I do apologize. I just want y'all to see what I'm doing in this pot. Alright, so I got y'all close enough, I think. That's that good old bacon. Can't go wrong with it. I was going to cook mac and cheese. But y'all, when I went to the grocery store, I actually forgot the cheese. So that's why I'm not doing that today. But mac and cheese definitely goes with some roast beef and, you know, stuff like that. We're going to get this onion cut up or sliced up or whatever we're going to do to it. And then we're going to throw them in that pot with some bacon. That's what we're going to do. I don't want to overrun the pot too much. But we're going to cook them. I heard that thing just sizzling back there. That means that pressure cooker lid was not on right. Just because I can, I'm about to throw them in there just like so. I thought I was going to go in there with a half an onion. I lied to myself. I'm going in there with that whole onion. I do. I sure do. Because as soon as I stir this right here around, I'm going to be throwing some leaves in there. I just wanted that onion in there to get some of that falling up at the bottom of the pan. And then I'm about to go in there with some of this bell pepper. So do saute them greens right on up in here. Now y'all don't care about how I cut these these peppers and stuff up. I just cut them up and throw them in there. Y'all, it smells so good. You cannot go wrong with a pot of cabbage. So throw some of this stuff in here. So throw some of that cabbage in there like so. We're going to let that saute along with them bell peppers and them onions and that bacon. Let's get the flavor going. And then I'll go ahead and finish cut up this bell pepper. How's 2026 been treating y'all so far? It's been treating me well. I must admit that. Must admit that. And I'm hoping that the other 11 months will continue to treat me well. Shoot, not me. I want them dark green leaves too. I just wash them off real good and I roll them up like some collard greens and I cut them jokers right on up. Look at them caramelized onions. Oh my goodness. Boy, I better stop playing games. Pretty good? It treat you pretty good? Well, we're going to pray that it treats us well all 11 months that we have left. Because, listen, I don't need nothing going bad. I promise you that. And y'all, I got this wooden paddle from Walmart. It's a part of the Pioneer Woman collection. I love stirring up my greens with this. I love doing mac and cheese with this paddle. When I make my perlo rice or my chicken and rice, I use this paddle. Come on back in. Pressure cooker came from Wally World too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of these greens up in there. Now I'm going to put the lid on it for a minute. Let that steam up. Let the cabbage wilt. Have y'all made cabbage steaks before? They are so good. You can cut the cabbage up real thick and put them jokers on the grill, or you can put them in the oven. And you can season them jokers up with your regular seasoning too. The cabbage steaks are really, really good. If you haven't tried them, I'm telling you, look them up. It's really, really good. Alright, y'all, I'm about to pull y'all back again so that I can get my chicken seasoned. Okay. That's going to pull y'all back here. Then I'm going to put these cabbage on. So I need you to go down in there real good now. Alright. Then I'm going to pull them over there to the side and throw the top on them. Just like so. Let's do some housekeeping. Yes, you gotta try some cabbage steaks. When I say banging, it is banging. That's good. And also the cabbage boil, the viral cabbage boil, it's really good as well. If you like a little spice, you know, like with a seafood boil, you just want to use all the seasoning from a seafood boil, but you're using it inside of a cabbage. When I tell y'all, it is so good, it's good. It just take the cabbage like 2.5 hours to cook. That's the only thing about it. You're going to put the whole cabbage in there, the whole head. Yes, look at here. You get some grilled cabbage steaks on the grill. Oh, Lord. You got yourself a whole treat, I'm telling you. Real good. About to season up this chicken. Nevaeh, ask your dad whether he used up the whole bottle of grease.
Okay.
No, he didn't. I got it. Well, thank you for going anyway. Y'all, the babies are good help around here, for real. They are super duper. Pause to get my other phone and call your grandmother on that. Grandma was calling. Y'all know when mommy called, mommy be wanting to get the phone, girl. All right, let's get this chicken seasoned. Go in with the Sazon. You know, that brings on our color.
Hello?
Alright. Once you get that on there,
Hello?
you can go ahead and start with your other seasonings.
Yeah. Mama's doing a line. Okay.
Alright, so we had to go get us a deeper bowl.
I said Mama's on live.
Mama, I'm on live. You can watch me on YouTube if you want to. I'm on live. Y'all, hold on. My mama asked about some food. Hold on. What you doing? Just put it right there in front of your face. I can see it. No, put it in front of your face. Put the seasoning in front of your face. Yes, I use both of those. Sazon and some Slap Your Mama. Yeah. Only thing I do is just don't add nothing else to Slap Your Mama. Alright. Bye. I'm sorry about that, you guys. My mama calls me for cooking advice now, which is weird to me. But anyway, I got 6 legs. I got some Sazon on there. I got some seasoned all, which is basically seasoned salt. Oh, well, Miss Louie, I am so glad that you finally got that chance. We're going to put some of that seasoned all, basically seasoned salt, on there. I only put a little bit in here because I'm using another salt-based seasoning. And if you haven't tried this right here with, thank you, Miss Pam. Try this right here on your fried chicken. Put this right here inside of, inside your batter or on your chicken. So, once you get that in there, go ahead and get your garlic powder, your onion powder. And if you really want to be fancy, go and put some ranch seasoning up on that mug as well. Come in, Nevaeh, I got something for you to do, boo. That's the garlic powder. I'm going to teach this little one how to cook one day. And then we're going to go in with the onion powder. You see that oil that I just opened?
Uh-huh.
I need you to pour some in this frying pan slowly.
Okay.
Lift it up. Don't sit it in the pan. Pour. You can pour. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. That's it. Thank you. Usually this girl right here will turn the bottle upside down.
I was actually going to do that too. Till it started to get
I'm glad you didn't. That pot's hot, girl.
Mom, I give me a little bit more
A little bit more what?
juice.
I guess. Alright, so we got that got the seasonings in there. The only thing I'm missing out here, you guys, is black pepper. And I will actually put that in my flour. Give me some cornstarch, girl.
Okay.
Give me some cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch and some mustard. I'm gonna go ahead and stir this around, give y'all a look at it.
There you go.
Put it right down the counter for me. Thank you, Bill. It's a spoon inside of the cornstarch, right?
Uh-huh.
I need you to dip some out. Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit.
Okay.
Alright. I need you to put the cornstarch in there on top of the chicken. Don't put the spoon on the chicken, just turn it over. Thank you. That's it. I don't need no more. Don't you put no more in here. Yeah, I use the cornstarch because it makes my chicken extra crispy. Y'all want mustard on the chicken or no? Oh yeah, I just want it as is.
It don't matter.
So
It don't matter.
I'll tell you what. You see that dill pickle mustard over
Wait,
there?
Mom, no please. Mom,
What?
no please. Look, can we do regular mustard?
You want regular mustard?
I want regular.
She want regular mustard. I don't got no over here. Go look over there.
It's right there.
Oh, you already put it here. Well, bless your gizzards.
I can't do dill pickle.
You can't do dill pickle?
No.
I just want to let y'all know that y'all weird.
That's
Alright.
nasty.
So I add the cornstarch and the mustard. That's going to help out that seasoning. Y'all, this thing is saying I got 24 minutes left on that roast. Once the 24 minutes is up, I'm going to go ahead and open it for y'all. And then we're going to see if it's tender enough or whatever. Alright. We'll go ahead and take these gloves off and let's get some more on. But first, I'm just going to add just a little bit more seasoning right here in the flour. Yeah, I like cooking. And cooking was not actually my cup of tea until COVID. Not gizzard. Yeah. I am a wordsmith. I'm going to let y'all know that now. I will come up with something wild to say every single time. Every single time. A good wordsmith. Bless their little gizzards, honey. Now I'm going to go ahead and stir that up in there. That seasoning. And that flour and that pepper. Yeah, I know it's hot. That cast iron frying pan, I'm playing no games. Don't be playing no games. But y'all, my kids almost gave me hot trouble one day. They put my cast iron frying pan and my Dutch oven in the dishwasher. They've been asking for it real hard. They put it in there. Don't know what's wrong with them jokers. But anyway, we got our chicken seasoned up. Let's go ahead and show y'all that right quick. That's how the chicken gonna look once you get them nice and seasoned up the way you want it, okay? I try to use one hand for dry, one hand for wet wet. This is my dry hand right here. I'm gonna tell y'all who really be frying the chicken. I don't be frying no food. My husband be frying the chicken. But he in there working on his YouTube channel right now, so that's a big do not disturb sign. Okay? Look at that. That ain't nothing but flavor right there. For real. Nothing but flavor. I am not a pan fryer either. I like to fry in a Dutch oven. But today I chose a cast iron frying pan. And this leg right here broke. I don't know what happened to that chicken. That chicken got into a fight before it came to the stove. I might just do 3 at a time because I don't want to overcrowd the pan. Because when you overcrowd that pan, that thing start boiling. That thing start boiling. Now, if I can get all 6 of them jokers up in here, I would. I think we better start right though. I think we better start right on now. Oh. Y'all, other than cooking dinner today, there ain't nothing on our agenda. But watching the outside, we're gonna watch the weather. And then after we watch the weather a little bit, then we're gonna probably watch a movie as a family, if wrestling doesn't come on. If wrestling comes on, a movie is out the picture because my husband gonna watch his wrestling, period. Like, you done. If you think you watching wrestling. I mean, watching any kind of TV show other than wrestling, you done. Okay? That Goose? Here you go, baby. There's a bag of sugar over there. Can you bring that to me? I appreciate you. Gotta make your money somehow, girl. We're gonna check on the cabbage while we in here. Oh, girl, that thing is girl. Thank you, girl.
Mom, we gonna put on our nails today, right?
You want your nails on today?
I said I was gonna put it on. I said I was gonna put it on today.
If you want your nails on today, I'll put your little fingernails on today.
Okay.
Y'all, I gotta be the nail tech. I gotta be the cook, the nurse.
You don't gotta be a nurse.
Yeah, I do, because when y'all get sick, who be helping y'all out?
You.
All right, then.
And you went to a nurse school?
Yeah, I went to nursing school. That's a fun fact. She just dropped a nugget. Y'all, that cabbage is looking good. That there is looking really good. Okay. Now I am about to I'm about to go ahead and season that cabbage up. Now if y'all don't put sugar in y'all cabbage, go ahead and cook it y'all way now. Cause I be putting a whole bunch of sugar in here sometimes. Okay. And this is my go-to seasoning sometimes for everything. And no, it doesn't make everything taste like chicken. I can guarantee that. Let's see what we got. Get us some pepper up in this mug too. Y'all, it was snowing. It done stopped now, y'all. Girl, look at that chicken. Oh my goodness. Let me bring y'all over here. Y'all know Grandma taught us how to cook in that cast iron skillet. Boy, Grandma, you did your big one, girl. Shut your mouth. Do Jesus. And then once it's finished cooked, right, I'm going to take them out here and I'm going to sit them on top of another tray. And after I put them on another tray, now I'm going to drop their rump back in the grease. Okay? Y'all excuse me for being super country fan rump. I am so sorry. Sometimes I lose track of my own self. Alright? Now again, just because I put that chicken bouillon thing in there, I'm just going to drop just a little bit of seasoning all in there. Not a whole lot. So that chicken bouillon, salty as I don't know what. Now I'm just going to drop some sugar up in here. Just to kill that earthy taste. That's it though. That's it. No more sugar. No more sugar. I promise. Ah, look at that. Look at that big dark green leaf right there. Told you I ain't leave them out. I ain't leave them out now. It's hot, hot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back on there. I'm going to crack the lid on that. And then I'm just going to sit here and let this chicken fry. Chat with you guys. And that's about it. But here's something I do want to know though. Let me put it over here because I'll be standing right there. Alright, so I asked the last live what they wanted to see on this channel moving forward. So I would like to know if there are any newcomers in here. I want to know what you guys want to see on the channel moving forward, because honestly, you guys, I love cleaning and stuff like that, but sometimes repetitive work, sometimes you get tired of it and stuff like that. And I don't want to get tired of cleaning, you know, on my channel, because I love doing it, and I also love cooking on my channel, but I don't want that to be too repetitive either. So yeah, y'all go ahead and throw some ideas out there, and I will go ahead and try to do my best and do that. I need a diet. Your mama need one too. Ain't nobody never told you that I don't clap back on you either. Matter of fact, your mama should have swallowed you. Okay? Corey, your mama need a diet. Alright? Y'all excuse me, because sometimes I get clapback-ish on my channel. I do that. So if you come in here, you better come in with the peace of the Lord, okay? Come in with the peace of the Lord, because I will go ahead and block you and throw you out, and right before I tell you about yourself, okay? Thank you, babe. Yes, I got fried chicken going in this pan. I do have a clapback spirit, okay? So don't be like Corey and say something dumb. But today is Sunday. I'm gonna try to get back on the good foot. All right, I'm gonna try to get back on the good foot. This chicken don't want to roll over for me. But you got to roll over today, honey. We got to make sure you're cooked. Nice and cooked. Once that joker's cooked, I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Let me tell y'all something about these people that come on here like trolling and stuff, talking bad, them thumb thugs. I try my best to ignore some of them jokers sometimes. And sometimes when I have time, sometimes I have to give them that treatment that they want. You know, because sometimes they be asking for it. But I'm going to try to do my best on this good old Lord's Day. And not say any bad words. And I'm going to try my best not to clap back today. But come in here with the peace of the Lord, or you will be blocked, okay? All right. I love Jesus and he loved me. But Jesus know I can be hood and holy at the same time. I don't want to be hood and holy. I'm trying to get away from the hood rat mentality. Okay? I am trying my best to get away from the hood rat mentality. Plus, you don't know what health issues somebody might have, you know what I'm saying, to make them gain weight. So come in like you got some sense, okay, you youngins? Come in like you got some sense. Okay? I know it's not very common these days, but let's come in like we got some sense. And we all can be on one accord and cook some good food on this good Soulful Sunday. You might can learn a thing or two from it, okay? All right. To all of my OGs, I apologize. I don't like nobody seeing me, act a fool, but sometimes I can, okay? I will. So all my OGs, I do apologize to you. Alright, we got 10 more minutes left on this pot roast, honey. 10. Alright, I'm gonna let that rest for a couple minutes. Thank you, Miss Pam. I appreciate that. Baby, I hope it tastes like it looks, honey. I told y'all I'm not the fryer actually. My husband is the actual fryer in the family. What's up, Quilla? Happy Sunday. What is going on in your area with the weather, honey? I know that's right, Miss Louie. I'm trying to get away from that hood rat mentality. I'm trying my best, but some people make you go there. Yes, almost ready to eat. Almost. We got 9 minutes left on that good old Mississippi pot roast, and then I'm gonna make a gravy. Hi, Miss Vicky. Happy Sunday. A lot of snow here in Delaware. Ooh. Well, y'all know y'all gonna get some snow. Y'all just up there in the air. Gotta love Delaware. Delaware in the building. Another state where my family is from, honey. Got to love Delaware. Gotta love Delaware. They always, there's a church from Delaware that always comes to my dad's church. And baby, when I tell you those people are lit, they are lit. They love to have church and they love to have fun. Okay? And when you get that combination together, you got to roll with it. Icy in Texas. Oh, man. Isn't that rare for you guys down there? I want to go to Texas so bad, but I don't even know what to do in Texas. And that's being honest. Never been to Texas, but I want to go. Because I've seen so much interesting stuff about Texas on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? From other YouTubers and stuff. Yo, they be living it up over there. Alright, y'all. We got all 6 of our chicken and stuff in the thing here. Like, I really want to do more traveling this year. Last year, we were supposed to do that and stuff. And I was sick most of the year last year, so I couldn't really travel the way I wanted to and take the kids out the way I wanted to. But that is something that you guys will be seeing this time on the channel. Hi, Niecy. It's cold in Cali. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you. I never thought it would get cold over there. And in Florida. But when somebody told me that it was cold in Florida and they had to go buy a coat, I was amazed. I'm not going to lie. I ain't never been to Florida or California. I just got family in those 2 spots. But yeah, I really want to do some traveling. I'm going to take my kids places and stuff like that because, shoot, ever since they were little, like they haven't been on like a family vacation, like a real vacation. We went up to New York, but they were small and it was for a funeral. So that's not a vacation or anything like that. Even though we did a little sightseeing while we were up there and stuff, you know, it's not a real vacation. But this year, I already told them, y'all better get y'all act together in school. Got 3 daughters in Florida and a son in Texas. Wow. Yeah, they all over. Dang, snow in Texas too? Dang. Oh, 59? Shoot, I'll go outside in 59. Probably without a coat. Even though I should have one on. Y'all, we got 5 minutes up on this dang roof. I can't wait to get up in this mug to see what it got in there. I want to see if that meat tearing apart. I'm going to get me a ladle right now. So when that mug, when that joker sound off, oh yeah. I got it, bud. I done dropped every spoon I had. And I done sinked out them all. Just sinked out them all. We're going to check on this cabbage one more time because y'all dinner is almost done, if I'm being honest. Dinner is almost done. Listen, 59 would be considered nice. Even though some people in South Carolina would say it's cold, that's a nice day to me, shoot. Alright, y'all, our cabbage is done too. Go on, shut your mouth, girl. You getting it done. I'll probably make the kids some hot chocolate tonight my way and not their way tonight. But we're going to see. But the first time them jokers go running through here like they crazy.
What you gonna add?
What am I going to add?
Tell me.
I'm going to add something.
I just realized something.
What?
I tried them on, right? And to me, it seemed like it's supposed to go this way, right? But then on the bottom one, it's set up like this.
I told you it's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah,
Y'all, she ain't here sitting down. Yes, Lord, especially that sunshine. And then when you go sit in that sun, that extra heat hits you too. Shoot. Y'all, my little girl sitting in here waiting for me to get off live to put these little things here on her fingers. I'm gonna put them on there for her. But as soon as she start acting crazy, these cute too.
I reached the bottom.
Girl, who you think you is?
Huh?
Who you think you are, girl?
What you mean?
You want some fingernails?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Time for us to pull this joker out. I need that cornstarch right back because that's what I make my gravy with, y'all. So that the flavor won't be bland. I take the juice from right here. Got to take my broth from right here. Put it with a little bit of cornstarch, make sure it stir up real good. And yeah, thank you. Go ahead, cook. We're going to stay so you're welcome. You laughing at me, girl?
Oh, no, I'm not that.
Alright, Nevaeh, so I'm gonna need you to hop on your chores as soon as possible. I will help out with them, so alright. Aw, I wish I could sing you song for real. Like I told somebody else, I do not mind feeding anybody. Leftover Chinese? No, ma'am. I'm gonna have to start sending some plates through the mail. Get me a drone and start dropping some plates. Hey, Denzel, what's up? Happy Sunday. How was your day today? I'm just over here chilling, having a good little Soulful Sunday or whatever. Trying to cook up some dinner. I'm poking these holes in here right now to make sure my chicken is fully cooked. Don't mind the little dark spots on it. They gonna still be eaten. Doing good so far, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That oil looks old. You're crazy. I got some fresh oil. Ain't no old oil over here. That's one thing I don't try to men. You wild. Because see, if you was at the beginning of the live, you would have saw me get fresh oil from out the bottle. Loud and wrong. Thank you, my holy king. I don't know what little girl talking about. She wild. Talking about that oil look old. I'll put that up. I'll put that over there. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even though my husband is a fryer, trust me when I tell you that I can fry chicken, okay? I've been cooking most of my life. I've been cooking since the age of 10 years old. I've been cooking since I was 10. I've been doing cakes and decorating cakes since the age of 37.